before the board?
I think we want to make a motion to use the money from the solar account.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't do a resolution, but we could just make a
Right.
motion.
Okay, so the Rosendale Environmental Commission has for years been doing fundraisers for our solar fund, solar account, and we have built up a small fund for that. And we're going to have to draw on that for the replacement of the inverter replacement, but if we have anything left over in the rec budget at the end of the year, we'll we'll try to send it back to the solar account so that, because you want that, basically that's being saved to expand the town solar. But this is an emergency. So I'd like to make a motion to pay for the new inverter with funds from the town solar account.
I'll second
Oh, that's right. We can vote.
He's still writing. Roll call, Councilman Hughes,
Yes.
Councilman Baxter,
Yes.
Councilman Kozlowski,
Yes.
Supervisor Walsh.
that. Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we had guests at the Rec Commission meeting, two representatives, both Rosendale residents of the Ulster County Italian American Foundation, which is a fairly new foundation that was created, a nonprofit organization whose goal is to preserve Italian heritage and also give back to the community. They are in the last year giving $6,000 away in college scholarships locally, and they came to the Rec Commission with a proposal to build a bocce court. And in fact, let me share. I'm going to pass this around to the board so you can see. They gave some pictures and some information on it, but they would do it all. They would, provide the materials and build it, and we discussed how this would be such a wonderful addition to the rec center because it's really for all ages, including for seniors, and we really, it would be great to have some more activities for that age group. So I would actually like to make a motion, the Rec Commission ask for our support. So I would like to make a motion to approve the Rec Commission's decision to support the construction of the bocce court, provided that the Ulster County Italian American Federation submits a site plan and work plan to the Rec Commission and the buildings and grounds for their review.
I would say let's not do a motion, let's do a request for those things. And
Okay.
then once we see it, we can do a motion to approve.
Okay, so rather than having the Rec Commission look them over, you want us to?
I'm fine with them looking over, but I think that the board needs to see the whole site plan before we see
Okay,
this.
that's right.
And though I think it's a good plan and, under conditions, that they follow the conditions that are either set in
Yes.
place by the Rec Commission, and then we could see everything. Because I think that would be a little blind for us to just approve it without anything.
Right.
from us.
Well, we were gonna, the Rec
So I would
Commission.
say you don't need a motion, you just need a request for a site plan.
Okay, all right. The Rec Commission, you guys should really be the chief
Yeah, so
reviewers
If you
of
guys
that
can
site
just
plan.
reach back out to them and say, can you give us a site plan? And it doesn't have to be anything fancy that they get from an architect or anything. It could just be a drawing showing exactly where it would go, how many feet it's gonna be.
Kind of materials they're using.
How
and
deep it is, because we gotta make sure that there's nothing underneath that's being, compromised and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Should also have the buildings and grounds look at it too. And
I would say we should have our building department look at it, because it's some construction involved there, right? So-
Well, they're looking at putting it where
one of the two shuffleboards. Yeah.
There's like two
So I would say,
shuffleboards
let's
and-
have him talk to building department, just to make sure that, I know Terry's kind of the guy that makes sure that everything on the rec center, there's no pipes or anything in those places, so we want to make sure that that's done too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So
picking the right spot that isn't, gonna end up being.
Yeah, because I think it just sits on top of the ground.
And that, if they say that, that's great.
And
Right.
it, you know, it has,
It's
Uh,
pretty,
a crushed rock material.
yeah.
I have to assume there's some construction involved, whether it's.
Well, you have to construct something to hold the material.
Yeah,
Crushed
it's
stone
like a,
base.
you
They
make
may have
like
to pour
a
footings,
frame.
they may have to
Yeah, you
pour
can just
pour
sort of-
footing.
No, they don't need
You
footings.
could do it just like a raised
Yeah.
bed.
And
Yeah.
it can be very
Yeah,
simple
it's
with
very
rails,
simple.
4 to 6 inches above playing surface, or it can be elaborate.
Okay, so.
Right. So, but anyway.
Do you think
see
that
the-
that should suffice as a site plan? I think they need to show.
I
Well,
think
to see
they,
where
no,
it's
they
going.
gave examples, so I
Yeah.
think that they should be specific about what they're gonna do and what
Yeah.
materials they're gonna
Yeah.
use. We talked about different kinds of
That would be-
materials.
that would might be
And
my preference.
just the other thing is, you know,
Yeah.
so we talked about the timing of it, and, you know, the rec commission seemed to feel, and Tara, if, you know, if it's all in order, they can just basically come in and we approve it, they can come in and do it,
Well,
it's not gonna
I
take.
do feel like I've said before, you know, we're overwhelmed with projects going on in the town. And we don't want to tax our staff,
Right.
to include any additional projects, until after our pool season's over. We get this first year of the pool behind us. And we also have water project going on and stuff. But definitely the rec center is in the middle of construction right now, and, I just want to be sure that we're not going to have to pull our staff in 2 different directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
they
think
can do everything. There's going to have to be a little bit of oversight in that our grounds people have to look at it. I think our building department have to look at it, but, you know, if it doesn't take too much of their time, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it seems like they've been building these and takes like just a couple of hours to
Right,
just
but
pile up.
the concern I have is how much time, yes, they know what they're doing, I understand that, but what I'm concerned about is how, you know, every time anything is done in the town, you have so many layers of everybody that has to do something for it.
Right.
Whether it's paperwork that has to be done, or, you know, it just takes up a lot of time.
Right.
And I just want to be sure that we're not overtaxing everyone right now.
Right.
So that could, rec commission, maybe at the next meeting, we could, you know, discuss that.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think it's a great thing, and I think it'll be a nice improvement, diversify the uses of the rec center. So it's really great.
Is that gonna be a
And it was
BYOB?
interesting to learn about this Italian-American Federation. I
Will it
didn't
be
have,
BYOB?
In your own ball.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Tony McGinty is recruiting already.
No.
He has the uniform. He's recruiting people for
Oh,
this.
I'm sure.
I just didn't know if there was
You
gonna be
couldn't
an
leave
equipment
the, you couldn't
component.
leave the equipment
No,
here,
no.
I don't think
No, you bring.
You bring your own.
so.
We all have one.
right, although, I mean,
Who
you can
doesn't?
have, you can
I'd say,
also, like with
I
any,
know the LaFaras have it.
but also like with any youth equipment, you could check it out potentially. I think we started talking about that.
I mean, it might
having-
be worth it to get one set that can
having
be
a set
signed
for-
out or
that could
something,
be
but I
signed
know you're
out.
gonna
Someone
see
has.
balls missing if we do that.
Yeah.
You better get 3 or 4, because there's gonna be some missing.
Yeah,
Especially the bocce.
yeah. Oh, I should have also mentioned, well, this is youth, but it's also rec, that they ordered the new volleyball net. That, I haven't checked if it's up yet. No.
It's not up yet.
Oh, okay,
I was there on Monday.
okay. Do we have it?
Yeah,
And
we
it's-
got
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay. Well,
Is it still here?
I'll look
No,
and
Tara, I
see
gave it to Tara.
who will get that done. Okay, and then we're going to be talking about the pool race later on the agenda. I just had one more thing for the rec commission. You all had in your packets last week a memo from the rec commission. I'd like to read it to you all and then make a motion. This is from, again, the Rosendale Rec Commission regarding basketball court improvements and dedication. The Rosendale Recreation Commission has been approached by Terry Gittens with a proposal to make improvements to the rec center basketball court and dedicate the court to the memory of her son, Gerald Neal. You all might remember I brought this up a couple months ago. Gerald was tragically killed in a car accident in 2001. He was 19 years old and headed for college in North Carolina after his graduation from Rosendale Valley High School. Though a High Falls resident, he had many connections to Rosendale. He attended Rosendale Elementary School, was an active member of the youth program, and worked at the summer camp, and was a leading player at the town basketball court. Since his death, Ms. Gittens has raised funds every year for a scholarship for a graduating senior from Rosendale Valley High School. Ms. Gittens has offered to lead a fundraising campaign to repave and repaint the rec center basketball court, and to then erect a memorial plaque there in Gerald's name. Preliminary estimates have ranged from $6,000 to $15,000. The Rec Commission welcomes community contributions to needed infrastructure repairs and supports this plan, but suggests several conditions. 1, the town must approve the project. 2, no work will be considered until